Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Otago Vaults career mode. We haven't been in the best of form of late. We'll go over some of the results. Of course, you guys were last here for the couple defeats we had against Northern Districts and Wellington. We played Canterbury next on the list. Canterbury posted 366 for 5 with Ken McClure, 185, 147 deliveries. Really took the game away from us. 25 fours and 3 sixes. Just good cameos from Chad Bowes, Cole McConchy, and Daryl Mitchell. Yeah, tough day at the office for the bowlers. Muller bowled alright, none for 53, and Gibson 1 for 57, but we're really struggling in the bowling department at the moment. In response, 295 all out, with Rutherford top scoring with 93 off 99 balls, 9 fours, 4 sixes. He had support from Foxcroft, Bruce, and Sutherland, and Broome there for a while, but yeah, we just fell away a little bit towards the end with Sheet getting 5 for 54. Played this game here. This is our best game of the season, I felt we played. Rutherford, 116 in very good form. Cooper, 73 of 110, supported Rutherford quite well. Those two have put on some massive partnerships this season. Yeah, good cameos towards the end. Foxcroft and Sutherland. They got us up to a decent score, but we always probably 40-50 short with this bowling unit. 279 for 4 was never going to be enough. Auckland, 280 for 5. We were in the game for quite a while, but Martin Guptill, 73 of 45 balls was the difference in this game, I felt. 8 fours, 2 sixes. He changed the momentum in the game. We're sort of tightening the screws on them a little bit. The run rate was creeping towards 7 a bit and over, and he come in and just let loose. Yeah, good partnerships from O'Donnell and Worker up top. Yeah, Guptill continued on. Top 3 getting 50s and got the team home for them. Gibson, 2 for 63, bowled alright. I thought Rahman Ray's bowled quite well, none for 33. Mackenzie bowled quite good as well. You will notice Jacob Duffy's not there. We dropped a couple of players due to them not being in good form and just rotated the squad a little bit, and Duffy was one of those players I felt needed some bowling practice. And then the recent game that we played against Wellington, again, the bowling just lets us down. 395 for 6. We're hit to all parts. Finn Allen and Jahangir were really good up front, both getting 50s. Ravindra, 103 or 69 balls, 11 fours and 2 sixes was brilliant. So was Jimmy Neesham, 84 or 56, 9 fours, 3 sixes. Just hit us to all parts of the ground. Denver, 45 or 22, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Gibson bowled well, 4 for 59, but everyone else sort of struggled. We brought Kitchen in for this game for Foxcroft to see if his slow left arm would be a little bit more used, but no, it wasn't. Everyone sort of just struggled at the office. But batted reasonably okay in this game again. Kitchen, 62 or 63, was okay at the top. Sutherland, his best performance in the one-day colours in his debut season. 89 off 57 deliveries, 9 fours and 4 sixes. Yeah, pretty good effort from him. Just had too much to do in the end. But yeah, nothing really substantial apart from those two scores. A lot of 17 to 25 to 27 scores. It's just simply not going to win you a game of cricket. So we haven't won a game of cricket this season. Like I said, the first few seasons of this career mode will be very tough. This is one of the toughest challenges I've taken on a team that needs a lot of work to get it really competitive again. So yeah, today's episode, guys, we're taking on Auckland and Northern Districts. We'll be back with the team. Okay, the team has been named for the first 20 over trophy game of the season. So we're going Cooper, Rutherford, Foxcroft at 3, Bruce at 4, Sutherland on debut at 5, Aranu Kitchen at 6, just to give us an extra bowling option with Foxcroft. They'll be looking to get through the 5th bowling option there. Renwick at 7, Muller at 8, Gibson at 9, Ray at 10, and Mackenzie at 11. As you can see, some of the bowlers are just out of form. I just want to take note of Duffy 2-star form, McClenaghan 2-star form, and Rahman Rays. I want to get them at least in better form for the competitions up ahead. So that is why Gibson and Mackenzie is still there. But looking to hopefully put on a good performance here today. They've got a very strong team Auckland, like Guptill, Chapman, and Munro played for New Zealand. Will O'Donnell's a good player. Glenn Phillips is an exceptional T20 player. They've got Jamieson and Ferguson as well. This is a powerful team we're going up against. Tell you what, so we're going to have to bowl with quite discipline. Hopefully we can get through the first lot of overs pretty good. So Muller has started off good anyway. He's got one to swing in and get the wicket of Glenn Phillips. So that's a good start. So he's only gone for one. And Mackenzie is in as well. He's got O'Donnell trapped LBW. It's a good delivery again. Just enough movement in the pitch. Of course, it's overcast and that as well. The weather is a bit unsettled. It's going to be doing a wee bit. So something different about this game too is the dot ball percentage instead of maidens there. But just going to bowl relatively well. We've got to get another wicket or two. Going to change the bowl. I'm going to bring Aranu Kitchen in. Going to see if his field is sort of suitable. Like Guptill likes hitting down the ground. Yeah, we'll go that field there, and Guptill will have the other one, I think. Though Guptill's hit that 6 there, so we've got to be tactical here. I think Guptill down the ground's what we've got to look out for. So Aranu Kitchen has come on. The change, bring in some spin. Guptill's a bit susceptible against spin. But he has run out his partner, Chapman. So Auckland are 21 for 3 now. As Munro and Guptill join together at the crease. They've got a very long batting order too. Like, even Jamieson can bat. Like, Rashid's got centuries in first class cricket. Rip-On's batting very low as well. This is a big batting order. So just got to keep striking, keep getting through. Mackenzie's bowled really good up front on debut. So fielding restrictions have ended 29 for 3 after 6. Now we can put a more sort of cautious field out and just give them the singles and that, and force them hit over the top. So we've got the field spread out for our new kitchen. I'm going to bowl out Mackenzie. I think Mackenzie will definitely hopefully finish with positive enough figures. But yeah, Munro's looking ominous, and so is Guptill. So just got to be careful. 48 for 3 after 8. The last 2 overs have been relatively expensive. Foxcroft will come on now. Like, we've got to probably snag an over of him, get him out. 1 over. I think Kitchen's bowled well enough to get another over, so it's going to get the field nice and spread out. Let's cover the major shots down the ground. Not a bad over from Foxcroft. 9 off it. Yeah, our new Kitchen will swap ends. Want to get the spin out of the attack as quickly as possible. The spin is our major weakness. We don't have a quality spinner. Our new Kitchen and Foxcroft are sort of part-time spinners. That's where Michael Rip-On would have been quite useful, but again, with Michael Rip-On, I just don't know if we sign him for a couple of years at the start, and if he declines, then the contract sort of means he's not really doing anything. We're just wasting money. So Michael Ray's into the attack now. Pretty much 68 for 3 after 10. Probably been our first 10 overs, actually. Pretty happy with that. Just going to get the field nice and spread here. Just going to bowl in the middle of the length in good areas. So 1 over for 11. Gibson, who bowled well in patches in the one-day comp. Has been given an opportunity in a debut. Got man pretty much in that area there. We cover that area there. I think we just cover down the ground on these two. Doesn't matter how big the ground is. They just clear the ground anyway. Guptill's runnable 26. It's just Munro that we've got to really look out for here. 88 for 3 after 12. The last few overs have been very productive for the Auckland side. We look to contain them. Just going to keep changing the bowlers round as well. Like, we've got to not let them get settled on anything. And hopefully the bowlers can get settled into a line and length. 97 for 3 after 13. Munro, 57 or 29, 8 fours, 1 6. He's looking very ominous. Done a good job on Guptill. It's just Colin Munro. But you got to look at Colin Munro's record. Like, 46 50s and 400s, an average of 29 and 20 over cricket, over 300 games. That's an incredible career for a 20 over player. He's got in most formats, to say the least. So, just need to get him out if we can. Got the wicket of Martin Guptill, though. As, he tried to slog it. And he's caught it fine leg. Out for 37 off 39. I thought we've contained him quite well. Just want to give Munro the single, really. 3 fielders out. I might put another fielder out here. Just put one on boundary here, and just put men on. Just trying to save boundaries and plug gaps, really. So that's going to be a very defensive field. Still trying to adjust some of my fields. I've made some new ones. T20. I usually will have them more organised as we go along here. But anyhow, we've got the field out for Martin. Not Martin Capital, Colin Munro. Michael Ray back in the attack. Aranu Kitchen will bowl one over here too. Yeah, like I said, a lot of tactics go into a 20 over game. You just got to really think what we're doing. Like the last 4 overs, if I can keep them to 165 would be okay. That's a few runs to get for Auckland still, but the job is to sort of contain them and just make sure they don't get away on us. 133 for 4 after 18 overs. Munro 79 of 43. Solia 9 off 10. Aranu Kitchen will have to bowl the last one. It's got to be a sort of defensive field. 155 for 4 at the moment as Munro gets a bit of an edge there. He's gone, but he's did the bulk of the scoring. He's put impetus in the innings. He got 99 off 51 balls, 12 fours, 3 sixes. And to be honest, I think we contained them quite well. Apart from Munro, like Gup was contained. Like O'Donnell, Phillips, and Chapman went quite early. Solia didn't really get away on us, and Horn didn't get anything off his couple of deliveries. So we've got a chance here. 162 for 5. Muller and McKenzie bowled pretty well there. Everyone else sort of was a wee bit expensive, but at least the 2 bowls at top are economical and have kind of given us a shot at this game. Got a good enough unit, but Jamieson and Ferguson as an opening pair are just incredibly good to have in your lineup. And Jamieson, the man that has been on impeccable form for the Black Caps of late in real life. He gets a wicket. He gets Rutherford out. First ball, Rutherford faces. Oh, Jamieson gets the edge, and Foxcroft gets that away for 4. He's got his account underway. Lockie Ferguson. A lot of experience he's got now, playing T20 leagues all over the world. Very good limited overs player for the Black Caps in real life as well. So the opening bowling attack causes the problems as Jamieson gets one in a good area again and traps the in-form Henry Cooper. Tom Bruce at the crease now. Tom Bruce has played a little bit of 20 over internationals for New Zealand. Handy enough bat at 4. It's a good shot from Bruce. So we've got to take the attack to the Auckland bowlers. Rashid. And the overseas import of Abdul Rashid, like, Auckland recruited quite well. Credit to them for getting signing Rashid. Rashid was available to me too, but just a wee bit too expensive, and I wanted to get a few players in. If I'd gotten Rashid in, I would have probably not have gotten, say, Tom Bruce to the team, who's going to be here for a few seasons. So 48 for 2 now. Shot from Foxcroft. That is absolutely smoked over the sight screen for 6. 54 for 2 after 6. 109 needed at 7.7 and over. Sutherland to come in next. We know the hitting power of Sutherland, just based off his 89 that he had in the one-day competition. It's a good shot from Bruce. Gets to the eye side of the ball when it dips, sweeps it well, and it goes for 6. That's a good shot. And Foxcroft, he's just given his wicket away. That's a nothing shot, and Rashid will be wrapped with that. Foxcroft was looking quite good, 23 off 17. Unfortunately, his innings comes to an end. And Fred Sutherland at the crease. And his first ball of 20 over cricket has gone for 4. Brilliant shot. Just going to play himself in a bit. We're probably about even with the run rate at the moment. This allows him to get a few overs of himself in. Like, if we need 80 something off the last 10 with at least 7 wickets in hand, we're a chance here of getting our first win of the season. More importantly, in the 20 over trophy in the opener of the season. It's a pretty good Auckland side. But a lot of work to do, though. I've got to, hopefully these guys can get us close to the tally, because we do have a frail middle to lower order. Like, I do have, I think, I put Broom in. Oh, that's a blow. Bruce has been trapped LBW by Solia. 42 off 22, look good. Our new kitchen in. Got a wee bit of a score in the last outing in the one-day competition. 89 for 4. Good shot from Sutherland. He certainly looks the part, this chap. He's playing quite well. Oh, that is not the right shot for that delivery, but that's okay. It's a good shot. Just skimmy down the wicket a wee bit there. Just driven it nicely for 4. Got 8 off the over. Can he guide the team home? This is a good challenge for the young fella. And he has gone. So I put the curse on him there. But yeah, the positive signs from Fred, though. 22 off 13. 5 fours. Now it brings Renwick to the crease. These two are going to have to bulk the work here. Kitchen gets it away for 4. 100 up for Otago. Rip on. It's been quite good for Auckland. Michael Ripon on the 4. 114 for 5 after 13. 49 runs at 7 per over. Just a boundary and over, a few singles. It's going to be a very close finish, I'd say, just because of the frailty of our lower order. It'd be such a moral boosting performance for Otago if they can get the win. So Kitchen, all his experience, 37 years of age at the later part of his career. It's good shots. 3 big boundaries off Michael Ripon this over. Sort of taking the sting out of the chase. 29 runs at 5.8 required. Renwick plays and misses. 1 bad over though, and it goes up to 6 or 7. And I don't want to put any pressure on our team. Just want to get the score as quickly as possible. Got 5 off the over. And Solio, he's just struck a couple key blows in this innings. Like, we looked quite good again with Kitchen. 30 off 21. 6 boundaries. Brings Travis Muller to the crease, and Cole Jamieson back into the attack as he's hit for R4. 19 to win. That could be out. No, he's just got it over the fielder, and that's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Muller. Cole Jamison's put in a very expensive over for his side. And now we only need 11 off 18 balls, effectively. Just need a boundary and over now. Just got the game under control. Good shot from Renwick. Muller. All drawn into the shot. 6 to win. Plenty of deliveries left still, lads. Beautiful. Only need 2 off the last 3 now. Pretty happy with that. And that is a good performance from the Otago Bolts. We have won our first game of the season. Good all-round performance, really. Like, the bowlers did a reasonable enough job, and the batting was good enough. Like, decent cameos throughout. All their strike rates, more importantly for the guys that got in, were over 110 at least. Like, I'm happy with Bruce, 42 off 22, 30 off 21 for Kitchen. Foxcroft and Sutherland, even though they were short stays, were quite decent as well. Yeah, decent enough partnerships in the end. Colin Munro deserved to man the match, though. The only real person that got going in the game. But yeah, we started off the 20-over campaign very well. Next up is Northern Districts, and my squad will be here very shortly. Rightio, we're here with the second match against Northern Districts. This will be a bit of a step up from Auckland, because the Northern Districts have a lot of black caps. And that I'm hoping they're away on international duty. I haven't been taking too much notice, but I don't see New Zealand playing, so I presume they will have access to 8 or 9 players. But anyhow, one change to the team from the previous one. We've just brought in Mitchell McClenaghan. Just with Mitchell McClenaghan's all of his experience for all his teams that he has played for, like a 2020 specialist, I think he's going to add enough to this team in terms of his left arm variation as well. And he's just in better form than Michael Ray at the moment. So that is the one change we'll make to the team. Northern Districts have got Kane Williamson, Watling, Seifert. They've got the Gronholm, Wagner, and Bolt playing. So that is a pretty powerful team. And that J. Dill player is a South African import too. Overseas signing for the season. But yeah, tough match, especially against one of the best players in the game, Kane Williamson. So we are going to bowl first. It is overcast. It does suit the bowling. Like I said, we've got to have a plan to Kane Williamson. He likes the little dab shot. So I'm gonna play a bit of an unusual field on him actually. He likes the cover drive. So we're just gonna play a different sort of game to him. So it's the Kane Williamson field, but it's sort of a interesting field. So tactic, we'll put that there, and I'll alter that field as we go along. Shaw, I don't know too much about. I don't think Paul Shaw's played too many games. He looks quite a good cricketer for them, good opening bat. It's got to get a nice solid field to start off with. A couple men on the boundary. Let's get this underway. Oh, that's a big wicket. Kane Williamson's gone for a duck. Muller with the wicket. That's a key strike, that. Now that field just pretty much is non-existent now. Took away his ability to dab the ball down to that area. He likes that shot. So Mackenzie now. Pretty economical in the last game. Aurora, the Yash Aurora, the Indian international, is really taking a liking to Mackenzie. So Mackenzie will come out of the attack. Mitch McClenaghan will come in. Mitch McClenaghan will come round the wicket. And he'll bowl to an offside sort of field. That'll be his plan. Just try and get a basic field out for a start off. Just a couple of fielders out on the fence, obviously, in the first 6. Muller. Apart from getting the wicket of Kane Williamson, Shaw and Aurora have got away, which is interesting. We'll go the Aranu Kitchen. Aranu in early, I think. Just have a couple men down the ground. Which McClenaghan has got the first over. Sure, yeah. Justin Dill, just to show you guys his stats. Yeah, pretty respected all-rounder, really. Like, his 20 over stats are not that great. I don't know why they've signed him when he's a bit unproven there. 70 for 1 after 6. So Aurora and Shaw, 2 guys that I wouldn't have thought would have got the runs, are really taking a bit of a toll on our bowlers. Gibson has to come in and slow it down. Definitely want to get the field out and go. Yeah, just want to check that again. Yeah, we've got men covering most of the shots in the right areas. Okay, cool. And Gibson is going to get a very important wicket. He's got the wicket ashore. Bit of a short pitch delivery. He's only a right arm medium. More importantly, we've got BJ Watling at the crease. Now, what's BJ's 20 over career like? Yeah, he's not too bad. He's just a handy player to have in the team. 70th, be his 69th match, sorry. And we've got the other established batsman out as well, Aurora. So we're fought back for the quick-paced nature of those 2 guys' innings. Tim Seifert. I think Seifert should be opening, to be honest, with Williamson in that order, but that's just me. McClenaghan, we can get the field out for McClenaghan now, so that we defensive field 4. Yeah, we can have a slip in that in place. Very good over from Gibson. McClenaghan, he'll save one over for himself at the end. We'll definitely bring in Foxcroft. See if Foxcroft can get amongst the wickets. He's only a part-time spinner, I think, Foxcroft, just by looking at him. He's more in the team for batting. But one thing I will say about Dean Foxcroft, he hasn't had a very good season so far. He's got to really get better for us. Like, I signed him as a 23-year-old all-rounder based on his stats. That's a terrible run, and Watling has run out his partner in Seifert. He was out for 14, so Seifert looked like he was going to get away, which is good that we've got him out, but they've got Colin de Gronholm still sitting there. Gibson again. Yeah, Foxcroft will bowl another one. Gibson out of the attack. Foxcroft's actually bowled quite well today. We'll bring in Angus Mackenzie. Again, hopefully Angus can just get a bit of confidence up and get a few wickets here. Like, he's playing for a contract in the end of the day. Like, he's got a 2-year deal still, but he's got a lot of work and developing to do. He's 23 years of age, though. He could get a wee bit better. Like, got to give these players somewhat of a go at times. And that's a bit of a scire, and BJ Watling has departed. So, Northern District's 117 for 5 in the 13th. So, Caleb Katina Clark is at the crease now. Mackenzie will pretty much go there. Pretty much got through that 5th bowling option, but I think we're going to have to use a bit more of it because of the Angus Mackenzie just getting a bit pummeled around the ground. Colin de Grandhomme is very dangerous. We need to get him out. 137 for 5 after 15. Muller will come back for 1. We just want to not let them get settled onto a bowler here. It's very crucial. Might have to change the field and put a guy on that sweep, because teams do like to sweep there. We're just trying to cover the main areas. Like, if you hit over mid-wicket, good luck to you. And if you cut, well, you're doing quite well there as well. So Muller into the attack. Not a bad over. Only 7 off it. Let's bring in Mitchell McClenaghan now and see if he can rattle one of these guys and get one of them out. 153 for 5. Pretty decent over. Anything under 10 and over would be okay from here. Muller will bowl out. 1 for 36 off his spell. Mackenzie. Going to trust Mackenzie with the ball. You've got to give these guys a bit of confidence at the end of the day. It's a really expensive over. 175 for 5. And Gibson will bowl the final over, as Clark has brought up 50. Again, not a bad performance considering the limitations our bowling attack currently has, like only having a part-time spinner and sort of spinners that are trying to learn their craft, along with the seamers. I think Gibson's bowled pretty well today. I'm happy with Gibson's effort. 4 for 32 off his 4. Obviously, learning his craft at the level as well. He's made a decent start to his career. Obviously, he's only played a couple of games under my management, so that's not too bad. With test matches and that going on at the moment. So Trent Bolt to open up, and we're chasing something pretty substantial, just a wee bit, 20 something more runs than last game. Cooper's hit Bolt for 6. Trent Bolt won't like that. Trent Bolt will be, and Wagner will be a big step up from what Cooper's usually used to in these formats. Lovely shot down the ground. There's 4. Bolt's got 1 to just come off the pitch a little bit. He's trapped Cooper, LBW. Cooper goes for 7. This Neil Wagner, to me, should have played probably a little bit more in terms of limited overs cricket for New Zealand. Good player. Like, 1 day and 20 over stuff is really good. It's just baffling how he's not been playing 1 day and 20 over international. I suppose a test match specialist. But yeah, good, tenacious cricketer for New Zealand over the years. And I'd say he'll play for quite a while still too. He'll play till like he's 38, 39. Like, he wants to make most of his opportunities. He'll probably get 300 test wickets. That'll be his goal. 24 for 1 after 4. Run rate at 10 and over. We're just got to get 2 men established and then try to get the run rate down. More importantly, see off Neil Wagner and Trent Bolt. Yeah, Northern Districts must have heaps of players on their box with all their black caps, I have to say. It's a good shot. Full toss from Wagner. Rutherford gives it the treatment. It's gone all the way for 6. Field restrictions have ended. 43 for 1 after 6. 142 needed at 10.1. We're going to try and up the strike rate a bit. Bowling Bolt out, which is a bit of an interesting one. Good shot from Foxcroft. Got a decent over out of that too. Like, that's exactly what we needed. Hampton at the crease. Forces a false shot from Foxcroft. 61 for 1 after 8. Colin de Grandhomme be looking to tie up an end, not concede too much. But first ball he bowls, Rutherford just whacks him for 6. Made the statement in the over, Rutherford. Just try and get a few singles. Any bad ball still punished, though. And that's another pretty poor delivery from Colin to gone home. Actually, it's gone for 4. Too short. 77 for 1 now. It's Foxcroft. Looking to get in some form for the season. 83 for 1 after 10. Otago reasonably well placed. It's a humongous score. Anything over 180, you're in the game in T20 cricket from a bowling perspective, because it's such a long chase, and you got to be so consistent in scoring the runs. And Rutherford's brought up a 50. Very well played. He's been good this season, Hamish Rutherford. Just needs support at the other end. He needs to kick on, though. Another 50 in there for him at least. Get a ton towards your name. That's wide. Didn't touch anything. Brilliant shot from Dean Foxcroft there. That's 100 up for Otago on the 12th. 83 required at 10.3. Justin Dill, all-rounder from South Africa, and to the wicket. And he's bowled a pretty good over there, actually. Gonna have to up the rates again. Oh, that's a bit of a streaky shot from Foxcroft. And Rutherford's been trapped. Hampton has got the key wickets. Always felt Rutherford would be a key man in this chase, and they've got him out. Tom Bruce will join Foxcroft. He's instantly got underway with the boundary. Really in this game. Good back-to-back boundaries. We need a couple of big overs just to keep the run rate manageable. 67 at 11.1. Like, we're a chance in this game. I just need a 20 run over or something, and then the rate's under 10. It's a beautiful shot from Foxcroft. He's looked best he has all season. And that's a beautiful shot down the ground for 6. And that's 50 for Foxcroft. 10 off 2. This is the over that we could be targeting here. No edge on that. Come on. It's a beautiful shot down the ground again, and that is another 6. This is a great over for Otago. 17 off it. 18 off it. That's exactly what we needed. Just to get that run rate down a wee bit. It's down to 9.8 per over now. Colin de Gronholm hasn't bowled too good today. We've got to take advantage of that. Oh, bit of a leading edge there from Tom Bruce, but he gets a 4. 5 off the over so far. A couple more boundaries again would be nice. Playing a miss. Foxcroft. Key wicket. You'd have to say. He's out for 62 off 37. 8 4s, 2 6s. Brings in Fred Sutherland. I know how Fred can hit the ball, but a pressure situation is the lad up to the challenge. Lovely shot to get off the mark. 4 off 2. 145 for 3 after 16. 40 off 24 required. Well, that's a dicey run. We got there, though. It's a good over from Dill so far, though. It's a very good over, in fact, because he's got the wicket of Tom Bruce as well. 16 off 8. Fantastic over. 37 off 18. DLS pass scores 150. It's a good over from de Gronholm. Till that delivery. Sutherland has picked up a boundary. 29 off 12. We're an outside chance of winning this game. Just need a big over. Good shot from Sutherland. And a bad misfield from Northern Districts. Got to come home like a wet sail, pretty much, if he can. Good shot from Sutherland again. He beats the fielder. Another boundary. Oh, that is 3 back-to-back boundaries. Incredible. Incredible from Sutherland. He's brought the team back again. And he's gone and hit a 6 as well. Sutherland bringing the Otago Volts closer to victory. It's going to be a nail-biter of a finish. Oh, Sutherland again. He's picked that up for another 6. This is a huge over. Wow, 4 4s and 2 6s off the over. Otago are going to take this game. I'd say, surely. Kitchen is gone. Trapped LBW. Pressure still on a Northern Districts, but we just need to find a signal from somebody. Kitchen, 3 off 7. Renwick. Renwick finishes the game with a 6. Otago a 2 from 2 in the 20 over trophy. Magnificent striking from Fred Sutherland has got us over the line. That is the key performance of the game. Striking at 300. Rutherford and Foxcroft set the game up, gave us a chance, and that big over to the second to last has got us over the line. I'm absolutely ecstatic with that performance. And we are top of the table. Considering Otago were last season, that is a good start to the campaign, to say the least. But that brings an end to what was a very good episode. 2 wins, our first 2 of the season as well. Next up, for the Otago Volts, obviously the 20 average competition will continue. We will be playing probably the Central District side, because we haven't played them on video yet, and we'll probably play Wellington to see how we're stacking up. So join us for those 2 games, guys. Smash the like button, and we'll see you next time for more Otago Volts cricket.